Welcome, friends. Today we'll be doing a 15-minute stretch for our hamstrings. Join me on your mat, seated, maybe moving around some flesh so that you're able to ground the sits bones to the earth, taking the hands to the knees, perhaps closing the eyes, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Moving through seated cat and cow. Inhale, the belly rises. Exhale, rounding the spine. Finding any organic movement that feels good to you. Maybe creating circles with our belly. Remember, this is your practice. And coming back to center and meeting me in table. Our shoulders and our wrists, our hips and our knees are all stacked. The shoulders are away from the ears. The gaze is to the top of the mat. Moving through cat and cow. Inhaling, dropping the belly. Exhaling, rounding the spine. Being very intentional with your movements, with your breath. Coming back to center. Let's make our way on our backs. Extending the legs, the arms are down by our sides, perhaps the palms are facing upwards. Drawing in the knees and hug them in tight. Maybe reach around and take a hold of the soles of the feet. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Keeping a hold of the right knee, allow the left leg to go long. And drawing circles with the knee, opening up the hip. Finding organic movement that feels good for your body. Maybe half circles, full circles. And drawing that knee back in tightly. Exhaling, changing knees, drawing in the left knee, allowing the right leg to go long. You can keep that leg bent if you would like. Keeping the foot flexed. Maybe drawing circles with the left knee, half circles, just finding the organic movement that feels good for your body. Coming back to center, drawing that left knee in tightly, releasing the shoulders away from the ears. And on your exhale, draw both knees in tightly. Releasing both knees, planting our feet hip distance apart. Crossing the right foot over the left knee. Pressing that right knee away from you, keeping the right foot flexed. If this feels good, stay here. If you'd like to challenge yourself, reach between the legs, drawing in the left shin. Remember to keep the right knee pressed away from you and that right foot flexed. Releasing the shoulders away from the ears, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. You should feel a really good stretch in that right hamstring. Releasing the left shin, uncrossing the right foot. Taking our left foot and crossing it over our right knee, flexing the foot, pressing the knee away from you. If it is in your practice, reach between, drawing in the right shin. Keeping the left foot flexed, the left knee pressing away from you. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Releasing the right leg, uncrossing the left foot. Allowing the soles of the feet to come together and the knees to fall open for reclined butterfly. Releasing the shoulders away from the ears. We tend to hold a lot of stress in our hips and in our shoulders. And when we allow ourselves to rest in reclined butterfly, stress and tension has been relieved for some. Inhaling deeply through the nose and exhales to match. Perhaps bringing a hand to the belly, recognizing how our breath moves in and out of our body. How the belly rises, the belly falls with each inhale, with each exhale. Drawing the knees in, and meet me in table. Our shoulders and wrists, knees and hips are stacked. The shoulders are away from the ears, the gaze is to the top of the mat. Moving through cat and cow, on your inhale, dropping the belly, your exhale, rounding the spine. Moving with your breath, being very intentional with your movement, with your breath, recognizing what your body feels like. Preparing for our first down dog, tucking the toes, and on your inhale, the hips rise. Pressing the chest towards the thighs, maybe walking out the feet, lifting one heel, then the other. Pressing the left heel towards the earth, bending the right knee generously. And switching legs, pressing the right heel towards the earth, bending the left knee generously. Coming back to center, taking the gaze forward, and on your exhale, bending the knees generously, inhaling, hips rise. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, hips rise back into down dog. Inhaling, right leg rises for 3-point dog. Taking the gaze forward, drawing the right leg in, planting the right foot, bringing both hands on the inside of that right foot, lowering the back knee down to the earth, untucking the toe, the chest rises, thinking about your pelvis and tilting it forward, engaging the glutes, preparing for half split, shifting our weight back, allowing the right toes to come off of the earth. Inhale, exhale through the nose. And on your exhale, forward fold. Breathe. You've got this. Maybe smile. Shifting the weight forward and making your way into down dog. Pressing the chest towards the thighs. Maybe pedaling out the feet. Finding organic movement that feels good for you here. Remember, this is your practice. Coming back to center. Taking our gaze forward, and as you exhale, bending the knees generously. Inhale, hips rise. Exhale, bending the knees. Inhale, hips rise. Coming back to center. Finding your next inhale, the left leg rises for 3-point. Taking the gaze forward, drawing in that left knee, planting the foot on the earth, bringing both hands to the inside of that foot. The chest rises, tilting the pelvis forward, engaging the glutes. Perhaps maybe bringing a hand to the knee, a hand to the waist. Remember, this is your practice. Do what feels good for you. Preparing for half split, shifting our hips towards the back, allowing the toes on the left foot to rise, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Finding your next exhale, forward fold. Inhale, shifting the weight forward and bringing yourself into down dog. Inhale, the right leg rises for 3-point, drawing that right foot in and making our way up into wide-legged mountain. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Allowing the head to hang heavy, and maybe you find a little organic movement that feels good for you here. Remember, friends, this is your practice. Bringing our hands to our hips and leading with your crown, inhaling, drawing yourself all the way up. Preparing for pyramid, pivoting our right toes to the short end of our mat. Inhale, the arms rise to shoulder height. Exhale, lowering the right hand to the right ankle. The shoulders are stacked on top of one another. Inhaling, exhaling through the nose. Inhale, drawing ourselves back up to center. Finding your next inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Perhaps finding organic movement that feels good for you. Remember, move your body how your body feels. This is your practice, friends. Bringing our hands to the hips, leading with the crown, and on your inhale, rise. Pivoting our left toes to the short end of the mat. Inhale, the arms rise, and exhale, left hand to left ankle. Stacking the shoulders, perhaps taking the gaze upwards. Inhaling, drawing ourselves back to center. And making our way to our mat, extending the legs long, drawing in the right knee, and cradling the foot in the left hand. You should feel a good hamstring stretch on that right leg. The spine is long, the crown is extended. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Releasing the right leg, drawing in the left knee, cradling the foot in our right elbow crease, drawing that leg in closely. The spine is long, the crown is extended. Breathe. Releasing the leg, we're going to make our way down to our back, extending the arms out, and on your exhale, slowly lowering yourself all the way down with control. Exhaling, drawing the knees into chest. Releasing the knees and allowing the feet to plant on the earth about hip distance apart. And on your exhale, allow both knees to fall to your right. Inhaling to center, exhale, fall to left. Being very intentional with your breath, with your movement, recognizing what your body feels like. Coming back to center, Releasing the legs long, taking the hands over the head. And on your exhale, bringing the hands down to the side. The palms are up and receiving. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling. And whenever you are ready, drawing yourself up to seated, our legs are crossed, the crown is extended upwards, the spine is long. Inhaling, drawing the arms up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Thank you for practicing with me, friend. I look forward to seeing you again soon.